guess where I am?
What do you mean?
We're all in it, loads of us. This one here is Billy. He's the one with his leg in traction. He fell off a roof at a party and broke it. He was drunk when they brought him in, slobbering about all over the place and screaming because his leg was killing him. Go on, guess where I am?
That one there on the scales.
Correct.
Mrs. Gedden wants to see you two in half an hour, so get your thinking caps on.
Oh, good. That's not fair. We're supposed to be poorly.
Well, you still need your lessons, or when you get back to school, you'll have forgotten all you've learnt, won't you? I'll tell her you can't wait.
Especially the amount of times you come in here. You'd be as thick as a brick if you didn't have lessons. It's not my fault I've got plastic whatnot. It's dead boring.
A plastic anemia, the doctor says.
A plastic anemia, then. It's still boring. Do you know what I want to play, Alex?
Oh, no, not that.
You still haven't broken Wayne's record.
That doesn't mean I can't.
I'll get a pencil and paper.
Has she had any more problems with her breathing?
Just before you arrived.
Keep a close eye on that, please. Well, Mrs. Brett, I think we've done all we can do down here. Fiona will now be moved up to intensive care.
Intensive care?
Well, just to keep a constant eye on her, that's all.
Doctor, shouldn't she have come round by now? I mean, why isn't she awake?
Well, her body has had a terrific shock, Mrs.
I
Brett.
know, but how long before I can talk to her?
Look, are you sure you wouldn't like one of the nurses to take you up
How
to the
long?
canteen for... I'm sorry, Mrs. Brett, but we just don't know.
She was sneaking off to a pop concert in Birmingham. She wanted to go on her own. We'd argued for days about it. I didn't want her travelling back late at night. I didn't want anything to happen to her.
You really mustn't blame yourself, Mrs. Brett.
The police would like to talk to Mrs. Brett about the accident. Would you mind?
No, of course not. Make sure she gets a cup of tea first.
You're not supposed to look.
That's too many
I
numbers.
thought he said he wants to beat Wayne's record. Right. Press the button and remember.
I know. I've got to press all the numbers in the right order before the doors start to close.
Oi, Fatso.
What?
Is that phone free?
No, Stephen's on it.
Well, sling him off it and bring it here.
But he's just stopped.
Now!
It's to everybody when they come in.
It'll help cheer you up.
Is that a tattoo? Well, you won't get an A-level for getting that one.
Is that what you're in for?
Partly. I got hepatitis from it. It's like blood poisoning. I couldn't even walk when they brought me in. Kept me in bed for a fortnight. Not here. I was in Ward 4 then on account of it being infectious.
What does it say?
Did. Grimmy. Short for Andy Grimshaw.
Is that your boyfriend?
No.
Go on, be quick.
41, 23, 54, 31.
I did it.
Yes, but that's only 8. Wayne was brilliant. He got 12.
Wayne was brilliant. He got 12. You know I'll get into trouble if we're caught, don't you?
Wayne wasn't scared.
I didn't say I was scared.
He's in the Cubs. They go camping in the dark.
What's happened?
Young Shabazz. On his way back from the theatre, he started hemorrhaging again. The surgeon's with him now. I think they're going to take him straight back down, try and find out what's wrong.
What is it about days like today? I haven't stood still since I came on duty.
Has anyone? And where's our new doctor when he should be dealing with most of this, eh?
Have you tried the duty office?
Oh, only about 8 times every time I get the chance to come up for air. And all I get is, Dr. Woods will be along as soon as possible.
Well, I hope he knows what he's missing.
Yeah. And I hope he knows what he's got coming.
Dave.
What?
I can't do my job on an empty stomach.
Oh, your break.
No, it's all right. I'll hang on. It's just I don't want to be forgotten altogether.
Thanks, Diane. I owe you one, all right.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
Dean there. Thanks. Hiya. I thought you said you were coming today. Well, you said you would. Oh, come on, Dean. I'll see you straight. I'll pay your bus fares and that. Just as soon as me dad gets here with some money. No, while he's busy with his stall and everything. Oh, look, I'll have plenty of money by Friday. I'll pay you then. I thought you were a mate. Well, thanks a lot. Beryl? Is me dad there? Well, when he does get back in, will you remind him I'm still in hospital? It's something.
Ta-da! There you go. Well, you could say thanks, Keeley. Don't look so miserable.
Wow. Did Keeley ask if she could do that to you?
Of course I did, didn't I?
I just wanted to let you know what the situation is. Doctor's been delayed, so we're just going to have to manage as best we can till he gets here. You'll be allowed your evening meal, and then nothing to eat or drink after midnight tonight.
I've told her.
You need an empty stomach for the anaesthetic tomorrow.
Told her that too.
Right. Well, if there's anything else and I'm not here, why don't you just page the Oracle, okay?
Taki. Thank you.
I'll catch you later.
Fiona Brett for intensive care.
Fiona, this is your taxi.
You're going upstairs now, Fiona. Your mum's been told. She'll be right behind you. I think she might appreciate it if you'd open your eyes and let her know how much better you feel. How old?
13.
$55, 22, 12, 54, 21.
What comes after 22?
I'm not telling.
That's not fair.
Ha ha. I said you couldn't beat Wayne's record.
You know, I'm sick of hearing about Wayne. Wayne did this and Wayne did that.
Wayne was brilliant.
We only knew him for 5 minutes. And anyway, you two never stopped arguing.
We did not.
Wayne was a pain with a capital P, actually.
Every time we get a traffic accident in, it makes my blood boil. Well, you see them, don't you? Bombing up and down the streets like racing cars. No one ever thinks